our pop-up community science lab.
uLearn Naturally Radio.
uLearn Naturally Radio.
You can grow brains in a lab.
Definitely got me
Talking to people and seeing such enthusiasm and telling people things that they don't know.
Our pop-up community science lab.
So with big plans to bring scientific research out of the laboratories, this is just the beginning.
Community science lab.
and what I found was actually really interesting. It looked like
Community
little
science lab.
cells in water, because it was in water, just like little individual cells. I thought that was really cool.
Good morning, Kaif. Welcome to uLearn Naturally Radio. Thanks for taking some time to speak with me. Please introduce yourself and let's have a talk about our community science lab.
Good morning, Master Murray. My name is Kaif, and I am a level 9 cadet.
Good morning, Kaif. Yeah, so yesterday we engaged in our community science lab, our pop-up community science lab. I welcome some thoughts from you. You're one of the senior ones who were there, able to explore some of the equipment and the activities. Just for those who obviously weren't there, just give us a summary of what we did.
So what we did was we took out some equipment. We took out some microscopes, some slides, just basic equipment, and some jars. And then we went out into the park, and we just started collecting specimens that we could look under through the microscope.
Yes, we did. What kind of things did we collect?
Well, I collected like a piece of bark, some herbs, leaf, and some flowers.
Yeah, that's right. And the others collected similar kind of things, and we also managed to get one live specimen.
A
centipede.
Really,
That's right.
really small centipede.
Yeah, that's right. For which we had to go under some bark to get that. But anyway, we did that thing. We collected our specimens, and we had set up a pop-up lab space at the Chestnut Center. And then when we returned, obviously we did our own sort of basic introduction and safety briefing as it was before we got started. And how did you find the actual study? We did some pH testing as well, but we'll get to that a bit later on. What did you find when you did these reviews under the microscope?
Well, some of the specimens we couldn't look through. We couldn't look at them because they were too thick, and the light wouldn't shine through it. So all we saw was just like a silhouette. But other stuff, like we were able to look at pollen in a solution, and what I found was actually really interesting. It looked like little cells in water, because it was in water, just like little individual cells. I thought that was really cool.
The pollen, the units of pollen.
Yes, pollen.
Yeah, good. Well, I enjoyed those things as well. Those were the yellow flower, the daffodils. That was from the daffodil, wasn't it? Yeah, that's right. Okay, cool, good. So we did things like that. Was there anything else that you found interesting in regard to the microscope work?
Well, I did find it interesting. I learned that everything seemed to have like a basic pattern in nature. When you look at it close up, everything had a pattern of its own. So I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah. Very good. You're one of the more mature students, so you got to see the advanced kits which we're working towards. I know we didn't get to go so deeply into that at that day, but obviously there'll be other sessions for that. We're planning a program of these pop-up labs. Just in general, because you got a chance to just browse the book and look at some of the things, the more advanced equipment. How did you find that? And are you looking forward to using that?
Yeah, I think I'm looking forward to it. I want to see what exactly can we do with that. I want to see what we can do with it. I think it's pretty interesting.
What comes to mind? How does it stimulate your imagination? What would you like to do with it? I know you haven't read the experiments, but just thinking freely, what comes to mind?
Well, being a child, I guess I could say like a mad scientist experiments and such. Not just like basic imagination stuff.
Like it? Tell me more. It sounds exciting.
Like, I don't know, like explosions, fire, that sort of dangerous but fun stuff.
Okay.
Here it comes!
Yeah. Okay. Well, of course, that is the way the imagination works, and that kit does have advanced things in it. It has something similar to a Bunsen burner, and it has equipment for holding it, safety equipment. So there is, within the protocols of safety, there are things that involve heating, and there's quite a range of chemicals in there that we have to be mindful for, but can generate very interesting results, dynamic results. So I think we can get near to what your imagination is working on in a safe way. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay, we did do some pH testing. How did you find that?
That was really cool. Noticed that I don't really, I sort of understand it myself, but yeah, I just found it really cool and pretty weird, but in a sort of fascinating way.
Yeah, it is an interesting thing, and it was notable how the berry was just that much more acidic than the other plants that we tested. We squashed some things, put them into solution, into water, to get some of the essence of them out into a form that you could test easily with the pH strips. And that berry, that red berry, was much more acidic than other things. So I'm going to put together a little slideshow. We took pictures. I thought it was important to document things, to get the young people involved in the administration around the pop-up laboratory. So the documentation of what we took was important, and I'll put those things will be flashing up in the slideshow now. And well done. We did quite a few things, and there's a lot more to come. And as I said, we are moving towards a more fully fledged laboratory somewhere. We'll be popping up from time to time, but eventually we should have an established space so that the community can do its own lab work of community interest. Okay, Kaiv, anything else to say? Any other final thoughts?
Since I'm not really interested in chemistry, it definitely got me, I feel like I could show a little bit more interested. It just got me a little bit more into chemistry.
Okay, good. Well, that's good. There's the value for that, and chemistry is part of a whole exploration under the science scheme, the science banner. So it's good for you to have more interest in that, because it's all interconnected. Thank you. Well done, Kaiv. And I'm looking forward to the next one.
Me too.
Hashima. Our pop-up community science lab.
uLearn Naturally Radio.
You can grow brains in a lab.
Definitely got me.
Talking to people and seeing such enthusiasm and telling people things that they don't know.
Our pop-up community science lab.
So with big plans to bring scientific research out of the laboratories, this is just the beginning.
Community science lab.
And what I found was actually really interesting. It looked like
Community
little
science lab.
cells in water, because it was in water, just like little individual cells. I thought that was really cool.